Hi guys, welcome to Shine with Nyuki Kamanja Kethi. I'm so grateful that you pressed play and you are able to see this video, meaning you're in the right channel. So today we are going to be talking about friendships versus marriage. We have so many marriages and relationships that have gone down because of friendship. So we are going to be diving into this topic with our counselor Teresa Masharia. So stay tuned.
Shine with Njoki Kamanja Kethi.
Teresa, welcome.
Asante Njoki.
I am so grateful that we continue doing this with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an honor, it's a privilege.
So now we are talking about friendships versus marriage. There are so many marriages that get ruined because of friendships. Maybe the friends to the husband have spoiled this marriage, or a friend to the lady, they say has stolen the husband, but now I don't think you can be stolen. Are you a luggage? I believe you made a choice to be with this friend.
Yeah, true.
So now let's talk about being selective with friends when it comes to a relationship or a marriage. Mostly it's about a marriage, because a relationship, if we are dating and you can go to you can go have a relationship with my friend, then I don't think I need to take you to marriage. Let's talk about being selective with friendship in marriages.
Oh, you know, it's funny because we are drawn towards particular people.
Yeah.
Whether out of love or out of just the friendship,
Yeah.
we tend to be drawn to people who are very similar to us. Based on similarity, we have things in common.
Yeah.
We tend to be drawn to people based on our surrounding. Where are we located?
Yeah.
So you will find that in a certain locality, there may be many people, but you're drawn particularly to certain people
Yeah.
who you share interests. So choosing of friends, you only tend to choose them sometimes by elimination method. Alifanya hii kitu. I was drawn to this person, but they did this thing and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So you eliminate. Because unlike family, you can choose. And sometimes some things people are capable of, or some things people do or can do, you cannot know them until you're close to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do believe that you can get along with many people without necessarily being too close to any.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Loving them from a distance.
yeah, but the distance now, Jesus, at one point he's in a crowd, and then he pulls the 12 away.
Yeah.
And then with the 12, he pulls 3 away. You remember on the mountain where he was going to pray? And then from the 3, he still lives in. And I think that was modeling to us friendship.
Yeah.
That there are people can be surrounded by a crowd. People who, so-and-so is my friend. Teresa is my friend. Teresa is, and I know so many people who have told me, I was with your friend. And I'm trying to figure out which one. So I start with eliminating the 3 first. Oh, si fulani, huyo si fulani. From that description, it's not so and so and so and so. So, huyu mwenye ni friend yangu
Ni nani?
ni nani? And then I go to the larger crowd and then to an even bigger.
Yeah.
So that is how the levels of our friendships should be.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm putting someone here that they are my confidant, I can share with them anything and everything. I need to have looked at several things that I don't just fall into friendship, because if I fall into friendship, then chances are that I will fall out.
Wow.
Yeah, but I make your friends knowing that I'm not completely eliminating. You're not my enemies, you know. You're my friends, but there's only so much I can share with you.
Yeah.
And there's also things that you keep private only to your relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the other day I went to therapy. I'm a counselor, but as a course requirement, I had to go back to therapy for several sessions. And as I was talking to my therapist, I realized, hii kitu nimekuambia sijaiambia mtu.
Naongea sana.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there are things in my relationship, in my marriage, that should be between me and this person that I'm living with.
Yeah.
I was telling my daughter, I know she will watch this, and I told her about a certain thing we were talking about with a lady.
Yeah.
And the negotiation was, should you even tell your spouse this?
Yeah.
Because kuna vitu hata spouse wako ukimwambia hiyo ndoa inaishia hapo. You know?
It is true.
There are things you take to the grave. Yako ni yako na wewe peke yako.
Na Mwenyezi Mungu.
Na Mwenyezi Mungu. Kuna vitu nitaambia rafiki, but this person has to have proved themselves
To the oath of secrecy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now with time I know there are people who are very good friends of mine, but I realized huyu nikimwambia
Haitaenda vizuri.
Itakaa,
Itaenda kama moto.
itasambazwa. Na kuna watu ni friends zangu lakini ninajua huyu mtu ni rafiki yangu, they are very supportive of me, they are very good to me, but they are not all out for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
they are there for me when I need them. They are good friends of mine. People even know so and so they are tight.
Yeah.
Lakini kwa sababu ya tu vitu hutu
One,
na
two,
hutu na
three,
hutu amefanya, I have learned to know, even though they would do things for me and be there for me, they are not out for me. So if they would find something to destroy me, they would definitely take it. So friendship.
Wow. Now, what is the role of friends when it comes to marriage? Because I believe no man is an island. You will not live alone now because you have found a husband. He's your best friend. He's your life. He's your alpha and omega. You need friends. What is the role of friends when it comes to marriage?
Ile kitu napenda kusema social support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you need a friend.
It's true.
I remember even saying here that it's not everything you tell your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. And men don't have as many words as we have. Men have a limitation as to how much they enjoy conversation. So you need to have someone you can share the level of conversation that a woman can only share with another woman. So they are good for support. Women are good for growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are things I know that you don't know,
It's
Njoki.
true.
Yeah, it amazes me. There are times I say something, say, oh, that is what it is. Yeah, because there are things I know that
Yeah.
you don't know.
It's
You are a younger woman. There are
Yeah.
things you know that I don't.
Yeah.
There are things you tell
Yeah,
me.
the woke generation.
Na nasema, oh, hivyo ndio inaitwa. Hivyo ndio so there are things that other women have to offer you.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, you can't be an island, otherwise you'll stagnate in your growth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of growth and learning that takes place around women. So you cannot eliminate friends. And only having friends will enable you to enter some of those circles. There are things I know that I don't tell everybody. Lakini ninajua, let me call Njoki, she's a friend of mine, nimwambie juu ya hii kitu that is ongoing. So if you don't have friends, there are places you will not go.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember the story of the widow with Elisha.
Yeah.
She was told, go and borrow jars from your neighbors.
Yeah.
If you are sent to borrow jars today,
Where do you go and borrow?
yeah.
Or you'll say order from Jumia.
So friends increase your capacity.
Yeah.
You cannot grow beyond your ability to interact.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way I'm able to interact will determine, and the level at which I'm able to interact will determine who I will interact with and what levels I will go in life.
Yeah.
So you cannot fail to have friends. Friends are important, whether you're married or not.
Yeah.
And when you become married, they become even more important.
Yeah.
When I would encounter challenges in my marriage, I thought that those challenges were only limited to my family alone. But when I started talking to friends, and you know, friends means they can wanaweza jiachilia
Yeah.
na wewe. So when I started talking to friends, I found a commonality of our problems. Of my problems found universality. Oh, hii kitu si mimi peke yangu napitiaga. And that is the importance of friends when you are in a relationship. Friends come and help you. You remember when we were doing the video on boundaries?
Yeah.
Kitu lilipuka say, hapana. When it comes to some responsibilities, some men are not good with them.
It's true.
Yeah. So it would be very unfair if my husband for instance, mambo ya kazi ya nyumba, when I found him, he was living on his own, a very clean guy, by the way, very clean. But today leave him in the house for a week. Nitapata vyombo zimejaa kwa sink, nitapata nyumba. If I fall sick, sometimes I may not nowadays at least we have day bags, unaweza
Yeah.
pigia mtu kuja unisaidie na housework.
Yeah.
But there are things that only a friend will be able to take care of.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the importance of a friend for a married woman who's having children. You know, most of the cases of postpartum depression,
Yeah.
postpartum depression has been associated with lack of other
Social
things,
support.
of course, but
Yeah.
also lack of social support. Because pregnancy, and Dr. John and you handled the issue of pregnancy.
Yeah.
Pregnancy is a traumatizing experience.
True.
There is a lot of fears going on within a person. Unasikia he, mama alienda kuzaa, akutoka, mtoto akakufa, yeye mwenye akakufa. So when you're carrying pregnancy, you're actually carrying death.
Yeah.
Some of those fears, your husband is also going through his own
Yeah.
side of fears.
Yeah.
Hey, na bili ikifika 100, hey, mama mwingine
Utamwacha
alienda
huko.
kuzaa. Bili ikakuja, complications ikakuja, wakakaa hospitali, death happened.
Yeah.
So your husband is also going through a trauma of his own.
Yeah.
So the support of another, and you will find that when you're pregnant, you almost always get another friend who is pregnant. Munaanza kutembea na yeye. You remember the thing I said of similarity?
Yeah.
That's how we make friends.
Yeah.
So the issue of avoiding depression, friendship is important, because
Yeah.
those friends help you to speak out your fears.
Yeah.
They provide a safe environment where you can express your anxieties, where you can express yourself. The support after childbirth, it's not just about coherio in the olden society, and that's why there were not many issues of postpartum depression.
Yeah.
Because ukizaa,
Hey, everyone is taking a
your
role.
age mates want to come tuna hiyo heria fulani.
Yeah.
So they would come, cook in your house, eat together with you. So they help you to eat even when you're not in the appetite of eating, because
Yeah.
they are eating with you.
Yeah.
They are helping you to express those maternity pains. Kwa sababu hiyo uchungu ulipitia, it was traumatic in itself.
Yeah.
And unless you have a safe environment to let it out,
Yeah.
talk to those women, then unakaa nayo, and your husband will run away from you when you start talking about it.
Yeah.
Very few men have the courage to listen to our dramas and horror
Labor
experiences
room
in the
stories.
labor room. Yeah. So you need friends for that
Yeah.
purpose.
Wow.
Friends to tell you that it's okay, friends to mourn with, friends to laugh with,
Yeah.
friends to provide that support.
Yeah.
I don't know of a lady who's out there, she's married and she isolated from her friends. Akiona kwa social media baby showers zenye watu wanafanyiwa, anasikia aje?
It's not a, I don't think it's a good thing to watch by then.
And when you
Yeah.
don't have that. So
Yeah.
the purpose of social support.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about, not everybody, not all your friends will go with you when you are getting married. They also get married just because you are friends. So we have single friends. And I saw one lady, a famous musician, saying that when her single friends come, she makes sure she gets rooms for them in the hotels because her husband is going to be tempted. And I was like, okay, it's okay. You said about protection, but to me it feels like that's an insecure person already. You see, we have, personally, I have friends who are single, they are not yet married, and I adore them. They are for my marriage, they are there for me. So how do we handle our single friends? Because you cannot say, you people now are married, now goodbye, now me I am going, let me go and get married friends. How do we handle single friends?
The same illustration I said. And with life, there are people you have to appreciate. There are people
Yeah.
who will be there for a season in your life.
True, true.
A season of your singlehood. Unaenda kama generation ya watu wale wa Dunda, watu wa hiyo upande ingine, mnaenda
Party
Dunda.
after party.
Yeah. And the friendships sometimes you will just fall off
Yeah.
with time.
Surprisingly, and I don't know how it happens.
Yeah, you don't have to tell them now I'm married, hatutatembea na nyinyi tena, hapana. With time, mkianza ku lose common things you have in common,
Yeah.
some friendships just drop off.
Yeah.
Some of them drop off. Some of them get married and the friendship is rekindled.
Yeah.
But dakika mume, every time we say we are going somewhere, you remember you're drawing boundaries now
Yeah.
that you're a married woman to
Yeah.
protect the family. You tell them, hey, I can't go at that time. Najua sasa nimeolewa.
Yeah.
They'll stop calling you to those things. Your friendship in hamujakosana. You're not enemies, but they are the friends that Jesus left
Yeah.
kwa ile crowd
Yeah.
akisonga towards his destiny in life. So yeah, you don't have to get rid of them.
No.
Time and space will happen, and things will happen. Children will come.
Yeah.
You will lack things to discuss, things that you have in common.
Yeah.
And with time, you just find that so and so we used to be so close.
Yeah.
And if you need someone to laugh with, sometimes occasionally you call them.
Yeah.
And you laugh together.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go beyond that.
Okay.
So in different seasons of your life, you will find that you're forming different bonds. There are very few of the friends you started out with friendship in your early stages as a
Very true.
woman.
Like personally, I think I
Mutamaliza
have
now.
maintained 3 or 2.
And how many did you have then?
A lot.
And
I
even
was
now
the bogey girl.
And even now there are friends you have now
Yeah.
that Njoki, maybe status will change,
Yeah.
and you will not still maintain them as close
Yeah,
friends,
yeah.
but they are not your enemies. Hata wengine, I have friends I thought were very close people I thought would never lose touch with, and not in the far past,
Yeah.
maybe 6 years back, but now I don't even have their numbers.
Oi.
Yeah.
It happens.
Nilibadilisha simu. They were not among the numbers I frequently called.
Yeah.
The SIM card got lost, and we are
That's
done.
it.
They were not in my Google cloud, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, so their friends will come and go, and we
Wow.
have to appreciate that about life.
Wow. The reason I asked that is because there are people, and now given the scenario I was telling you, there are people who now start treating their single friends like now they are a threat, like now, you know, I have gone to another level, and you do not know, maybe going that journey with that single friend could be that you will be the person who will help them when they come into that level that you are, because now you'll be more experienced. And some of these single friends are so good. Sometimes when you have a baby, they'll come, they'll even have a sleepover, because at the end of the day, they don't
Hakuna
have
mtu
somebody
anamuuliza.
anamuuliza. Yeah. And sometimes when you need to detox, you say, today I just want to go and sleep a whole day. They are the people who you go to, because sometimes you will not go to people who are married. So I wanted people to learn that it is okay to maintain those friends. It is good to maintain them as long as they are for your marriage and they are for you and they understand the level that you are in. So now I want us to talk about husbands. I have heard this thing. I think every woman has raised this thing. Akimi beshte yake so and so, a certain friend, I don't like them. There is this thing that they do that I don't like it. But I feel like men struggle with letting go of people they know. Surely this one is not for me, this one. I don't know.
Is
how
it that
we-
men struggle letting go, or is it that women feel that way because they are telling them muache na muache?
Hachi.
Like I said, no one can choose your friends
Yeah.
for you. You know, friendship is very funny.
Yeah.
Maybe the person my husband would want to be my friend, we would not even agree. You know, hatuwezi hata patana,
Yeah.
hata tukikaa. And I have that experience, having been in marriage. This
30
year will be
years.
30 years. There are places I have tried to take my husband, hoping he would bond with the husbands to my friends.
Yeah.
But I found, the guy is completely uncomfortable. Ninashindwa sana nimemleta huku kwa nini.
Yeah.
Lakini pia kuna marafiki zake. Sometimes we've gone, I remember one time we went for a committee meeting for one of the friends who was getting married. And I could not blend with any of those women in that meeting.
Na si kukataa.
Na si kukata. Actually, I had gone there with
Imekataa tu.
a completely open mind.
This one has
But
refused.
hata hakuna mwenye tuli exchange number tutaongea.
Oh,
So you can't choose
it's
someone's
true.
friends.
Yeah.
That is the person he feels connected with. You may not understand why. They may even be of completely different personalities. But they know why they are friends.
Yeah.
And he knows why he's drawn to that person, enjoys the company of that person, as opposed to another person.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo wacha shida. You can't choose.
Let them be.
Let that person be with whoever. You can point out, na hizi tabia za fulani this friend of yours is weird. But don't tell a person stop.
Yeah.
Sitaki urafikia fulani. You can't choose a friend for them.
True.
How will you choose and make them agree?
It's even so hard because
very
you don't even know where they met and how they met and how they work things out.
Yeah.
Wow. Actually, you have helped so many people, because I feel like women are always saying maki marafiki zake mimi hata siwaelewangi, and I think that's why he doesn't make progress. And I understand people when they struggle, because it's for the good. You want the best for the family. I don't think you want to do it out of bad blood.
Then be a better friend than that friend, so that he chooses to listen to you more than he chooses to listen to his friend.
Drop mic. So you be a better friend than that friend.
You know why we make friends?
Yeah.
I become friends with you, Njoki, because I can be myself around you
Yeah.
without fear of being
Judgment.
corrected, judged, criticized.
Yeah.
So if I can be around a person who takes bangi, even if I don't take bangi myself, na huyo mtu ananiacha mimi na kuwa tu mimi, hashindi akiniambia wacha kufanya hivi, unakaanga aje, si uachane na hii, si then that is the person I'll choose as my friend.
Yeah.
So if women want their husbands to be friends, can you stop telling him what to do, what not to do, who to be with and who not to be with, what to plan and what not to plan?
Yeah.
That friend, the day he said he wants to buy a car, alimwambia hata najua jamaa fulani anauza, kama nikupeleke. Wewe alikuambia, your reaction was like,
sasa hata hatujajenga.
sasa tunanunua gari tupakingi kwa landlord, ni orete, umekula wewe. So who is a better friend for
Is
you?
that one?
And then, so if you want him to choose you over his friends, be a better friend than that man is.
Wow. Wow. Now, as we finish, help us to learn how to be friends as now a couple.
I think, like I said, create common interests.
Yeah.
Because we said people are drawn to one another when they have things in common.
Yeah.
Creating common interests doesn't mean necessarily, sababu mimi napenda kwenda church, bwana yangu akuje tuende church.
Tuende.
No, you need to look for common ground.
And actually that one affects many people. When you get born again along the way, the other one has to be born again.
Na inakusumbua.
Tujue utaenda hell. Yeah.
No, look, and it's very easy, especially. Let's not even take that lightly.
Yeah.
There are couples who fall off because one got born again.
Yeah.
Mnakuwa of different worlds. You
Yeah.
have nothing in common. You have no common friends anymore, because the friends you used to have together were drinkers. And but even in that, you can try to look for something that is common between the two of you.
Yeah.
First, and the Bible says in the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, that even without opening your mouth, your husband should see your reverence
Yeah.
and want to believe and
Yeah.
want to become a believer. So one of the ways is just being reverent
Yeah.
in the way that you live your life, being pure in the way that you live your life, such that purity draws.
Yeah.
Ukiona vitu mbili mahali kuna ya white, it captures your eye. So be that white patch that will capture his eyes and draw him to yourself.
Yeah.
So there is that. And then, of course, as I said, show interest in what the other person is interested in. Luckily for us, nobody loves sports in this house.
That's my story. I was so afraid of that thing when before I got married. I was saying, mimi sasa mtu wa kwenda kuwatch Chelsea. Hey.
Luckily, in my house, nobody is so into sports.
Yeah.
So I don't have to be stuck watching a football match with someone. He tried to copy his friends one time.
We have been busy watching documentaries on Sundays about Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah.
Strong, I'm strong.
What new KTN News,
Yes.
France TV, Al Jazeera. I know. tuko wengi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are supporting you people.
Yeah. But showing that person support,
Yeah.
that when he sits there, you're not complaining, sasa umetuwekea hizo news tena. But you're seated there and asking, hey, so what's happening in the world? Showing interest in what that person is interested in is also another way of developing
But sometimes
friendship.
I give the support of being physically there and sleeping.
That's not support at all.
So I'm dozing off because maybe I'm not enjoying, but I am there.
But occasionally ask questions. That's
Oh.
what shows you are interested.
Oh,
Yeah?
me, no, sometimes I doze off, maybe because it's not my thing, but I am there. Yeah, at least akipinduka hivi, you can see it's my beautiful wife.
Nimekalishwa. Yeah, that is also a thing. Yeah?
Thank you.
Because
I'm
even
there
when they
giving
take us
looks.
shopping, it's another way of showing interest in
Yeah.
my interest.
Yeah.
He doesn't stay in the car and tell you ukimaliza
Ukuje.
utaniitisha du
Yeah.
kama itatosha. And he stays in the car.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact most men don't enjoy shopping.
It's true.
But because you're interested and he's interested in spending time with you, what does he do? He accompanies you to the supermarket as you're picking things and he's wondering, hey, that's my pocket going. But
Amechukua unga 10.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's also showing interest in the things that
Yeah.
that you do. Support one another in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when there is no house help, that the man will not feel, hizi ni kazi za wanawake, anakuacha unakuwa burdened peke yako. But he'll try to help even if it's just with the children. Yeah, I say that for some women, a certain stage of women when they are raising small children, even in the bedroom things become very slowed down because they are exhausted.
Yeah.
So kwa hivyo kama unataka kule bedroom
Zikuwe high
kuwe na
tech.
foreplay,
High
anza
tech.
na chore play.
Arudia hiyo, anza na chore play kama unataka foreplay. Hey!
Yeah. Anza kumsaidia hapo.
Yes.
And then things will be better in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So it's one of the ways of friendship, supporting one another even in projects.
Yeah.
You may not completely be interested in farming. Yeah, but because this person is engaging, you'll be his friends. Friend if you support him. So support what that person dreams, desires, whether it's the man or the woman. Support it. When my husband supports my dreams,
It feels so good.
I feel like he's my best friend.
Me, if you ask me,
Yeah.
the director behind this knows we are being supported.
Yes, I know. I have seen your
I think
husband.
let me give him
a
thank
shout
you.
out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Many people will take this clip now because I'm saying that and they start saying, oh, kumbe unakuanga romantic. We.
No, I know your husband and he's very supportive. I've watched him when we were shooting things and he's all out there checking the lighting and all that. And that's not a job that you pay him for, isn't
It's
it?
true.
Yeah, so supporting the other person also helps develop friendship. Because now we have even things to talk about. Because why are we friends? Because we have stuff we talk about when we are together. So when the more things we do together, the more stuff we have to talk about together. And the more the friendship grows. So those are just some of the ways. Common interests, creating common interests, common activities, common interest in investments. Do you even know where the office where your husband works?
Yes.
Well, you have gone there.
Yes.
There are ladies who only later discover the husbands
But
were robbers.
others
Na alikuwa anatoka
create drama. Enda
Which
kuongea
is
na manager.
Sasa hiyo si friendship unatafuta, hiyo ni uadui,
Enmity.
hiyo ni enmity. Yeah, but just dropping off at his place of work. Some men work far. Don't only wait until he comes home. Endanga saa zingine unamstua unamwambia we niko kwa nyumba kuja. We nyumba wapi? Nairobi ama hapa Nyeri? Hai ade wako Nyeri. Niko huko.
Hata nishapika support.
So and that person feels supported in everything that he's doing because we love people who support us. Naturally you'll be drawn to that kind of person. Also create similarity. Similarity in interests. I think I'm just repeating myself. But what I'm saying, let's have common things going around
Okay.
around us, even with your female friends.
Yeah.
That day we have nothing in common. Njoki,
Just fall off. It's true.
Yeah, we will fall off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for helping us to know how to navigate through our friendships as we handle our marriages, and also as a couple how we can become friends for the better of the marriage. Thank you so much for creating that awareness. Mi point yangu ni anza na choplay before foreplay. This is Shine with Njoki Kamanja Kathy. Remember, you're the light and you can shine.
Shine with Njoki Kamanja Kathy.